Hey friends, I'm so glad you're with me today because I want to tell you what I received in the mail. Let me give you a little background first. Do you remember a few weeks ago, Harold and I went to North Carolina for the Lee Greenwood benefit for Helping Heroes, and it was at the Richard Childress Winery. We met so many wonderful people there. The very first person that Harold and I met was this wounded veteran, and his name was Clebe McClary. I don't know why, but Harold and I both just had a connection with him. One reason, he asked Harold what he did before he retired, and of course you know Harold was a coach. Well, so was Clete. But he stopped what he was doing. He has a story that will just blow your mind. But he enlisted to go serve the country in Vietnam. And he lost his arm and his left eye. And his story is remarkable. Such a wonderful person. If I had never talked to him again, he touched me that night. Well, we had been home maybe 2 days, and I was able to talk to him on the phone. And he is a fine Christian man. And he invited Harold and I to come see him. And who knows, we may wind up visiting him in North Carolina again. But this is what I'm here to tell you. I received a package a week ago, and when I opened it, it was this children's book, Is Your Dad a Pirate? Well, Tara McClary Reeves is Lieutenant McClary's daughter, and she writes this children's book because, you know, when they would see her dad and he had a patch, you know, they would look at him strange. But this book is powerful. But let me tell you what I also found out. How many of you, I think many of you have watched The Chosen. It's a series, and Harold has gone back and to season 1, you know, just going back, it helps you. Tara has co-written a book by Dallas Jenkins, who is the director and writer of The Chosen. And Tara and he and his wife have written a book that will publish in June, and it has recipes, but it has stories, devotions. It's a Christian book. I plan to order it when I can, but I just wanted to tell you about this book, and I wouldn't take anything to it. And her dedication says, to my hero, my daddy, Clebe McClary, and to my shero, my mother, Deanna. Love is not self-seeking, says 1 Corinthians 13:5. I am reminded of that truth every time I think of you. And she wrote me a little note. But you can order this book for your children, your grandchildren. It's a wonderful book. You can order it on Amazon. And I have a special needs grandson who I'm sure people might look at him and think, he looks different. However, God made him. Lieutenant McClary was a perfectly normal person until he went to serve for you and me and came back with disabilities. But he has touched my life, and his daughter, Tara, has just written about this in a wonderful way for children to understand. I just wanted to tell you how I would have never believed at 73 years old that I would be meeting people that would make such a difference in my life. Thank you, Tara, if you see this, for sending me this wonderful book. Remember to be salt and light and be kind.